What is going on, folks? It is Rigor Mortis. We are back with yet another video, and today we are talking about Shiba Inu. We have quite a little bit to get into in today's video, why I'm excited for this week, what is going on with the price action, where we go from here. So if you are new around here, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, join the family, throw a like on this video so we can get out to more people, and comment down below your thoughts and opinions on all things Shiba Inu. Last but not least, folks, you guys know the business. The best way to help out this channel is that Webull affiliate link in the description below. Today's the last day to take advantage of this Webull promotion where all you have to do is open up a brokerage account and deposit $5, folks. Just $5 into that brokerage account using my affiliate link below, and you can get yourself 2 free stocks valued all the way up to $2,300. The minimum you are going to get for those 2 free stocks is around $11. So take advantage of this promotion. Today is the last day to do so. Shiba Inu, folks, on the day, it doesn't look like we are doing incredibly poorly. We're not down, we're not up, but here's a 7-day chart, and we can see here that we have been testing a little bit of price action, but every single time it's on this downwards trajectory. Every single time we start going up, you can see here very early last 1 week ago it went up and then it started going back down. We were trading pretty much sideways. It tried to do another one of these like really nice looking price actions where we were like, okay, this might be it. This was the good upwards trajectory that we were waiting for, and then boom, we were back on our way down. Surprisingly enough, Ethereum has been doing very well. We can see here that Ethereum has been sitting at 2.6k, been testing that 2.7k. We are anticipating that if it continues on this trajectory, we can easily hit that 3k and hopefully get back to all-time highs. But obviously it is going to take a lot more than just good market sentiment to get us there. Obviously we have the Ethereum 2.0 that is coming out sometime very soon, in the very near future, and so that is probably why Ethereum has been doing well compared to the other cryptocurrencies that we have been taking a look at. Bitcoin in particular has now dropped back down to 40k. We thought it was going to go to 45 plus over the weekend, and that was going to be hopefully where we could have seen a continuation back to all-time highs, but it did retrace back down to below 40,000. But it is okay because we are looking at just very short-term price action right now. But of course we like doing this because we like to compare it to Shiba Inu, which hasn't been following any of those cryptocurrencies very closely. Now, there's been people asking me, hey, why is this price action the way it is? Why aren't we seeing these gains like we are seeing in some of these other cryptocurrencies? Well, with Ethereum, we already know what the deal is. Ethereum 2.0 coming out, a lot of anticipation for that. But another reason why we're not seeing a rise, in my opinion, when it comes to Shiba Inu is two reasons, and we talked a lot about this in previous videos. First and foremost, we talked about how this token doesn't have a lot of exposure. And whenever I say that, I mean it's not listed on some of the big named exchanges such as Coinbase and Robinhood. Why does that matter? Whenever people are first getting into the crypto space, they are looking for some of those big name tokens to get to invest in. And if they're not listed on Coinbase, if they're not on Robinhood, if there's not easy access to some of these, I'm talking about the retail investors, they're not going to go after them. Now, when it comes to institutions, as they start making their way into cryptocurrency, they too want something that's a little bit more quote unquote guaranteed. Why is that? Because they are also diversifying their portfolios. They're not going to invest in a token that is borderline, trying to get out of this meme token territory. They're going to invest in some of these big name tokens as well. So for that reason, I feel like the price action of Shiba Inu hasn't been the same as the broader cryptocurrency market, because as people start coming in, new people start coming in, they're investing in some of those big tokens, and we just don't have enough exposure right now in order to be on the top of those lists. Another reason, in my opinion, is because of the donations that we saw VB do at the very early stages of this token. I'm not saying that those are going to hurt us in the long run, but I'm saying in the short term price action, as those start becoming liquidated, that might be forcing this downwards pressure on Shiba Inu. So those two reasons are probably the biggest ones. And another reason is this borderline, like we talked about before. We're trying to get out of this meme token territory and we're trying to get into this more, this is a legitimate token territory. And there's people on both sides of the argument when it comes to Shiba Inu, and they're both kind of conflicting, so people are not sure what to do yet. I mean, even here you see memes is one of the tags on CoinMarketCap. So as we're starting to transition out of that meme token territory, which Shaitoshi has talked so much about on the Discord, he says we're not a meme token anymore, folks. We are an ecosystem. And I feel like people are looking at this day-to-day price trajectory saying, hey, when am I going to get filthy rich? That is not this token anymore, in my opinion. From now on, it is going to be slow organic growth with good catalyst that is going to get us back to all-time highs and even past all-time highs, in my opinion. Now, what are those good catalysts? Obviously, we need more exposure. We talked a lot last week about the potential Coinbase listing. I did a little bit of digging, and people have said that, hey, this whole button on Coinbase Pro has been here for a while, so I'm not really sure what to believe anymore. But we will see this week. I am hoping that Coinbase comes out with something about the listing. I mean, come on, folks. We need some type of information. Give us a status update. Even something like that would be sufficient for us, I believe. So let's go ahead and talk about something that I really wanted to get into in today's video, which is the Bone target price, and as well, not really a target price, but where I think Bone is going to go from here, because Bone is sitting now below $2. And if you guys don't know, I've been adding to LP since pretty much like day 3 or 4 of ShibaSwap, and I've been collecting Bone ever since. And so whenever Bone doesn't do well, obviously my investment is going down the gutter. But that said, people have anticipated this. People were saying on the very first day of ShibaSwap, people were saying, hey, I'm not going to get into Bone until it reaches $1. Now, I don't know how low this thing is going to go. I don't know how low Bone is going to go. But what I do think is going to happen is that eventually, once we start having a little bit of information about what Bone is going to do for us in terms of the doggy DAO, in terms of the governance behind this, and as the supply continues to drop down, not necessarily the supply, but as the new supply, new liquidity continues to drop down, I think we are going to see good things with Bone. So this is a game of patience when it comes to Bone specifically, because this is a very special token within the ecosystem. So it is going to do things for us that Shiba is not going to do, and is going to do things for us that Leash is not going to do. So it is going to be very interesting to watch the price action of Bone, and I am anticipating that good things are going to come out of it. Another thing that I wanted to talk about just very briefly is these new pairs on ShibaSwap. Very, very big news here. We have some new pairs that you can start woofing right now, farming tokens, which is very, very nice to see. So this is from Milkshake on Twitter. Obviously, Eric is the one that posted on the Discord. Important information in the official Discord regarding new pools added to ShibaSwap. Additionally, he has shared a list of updated APs and canceled reduction for Shib. So here we go. Here we can just go through this real quick. Hi all. The first new pools are added, and we will be continuing to increase this list during the next days. These are updated APs. Here you got a whole bunch of different combination, the new pools, and canceled reduction. So if you were in these pools, they are not going to be reduced for you now. And then here is an updated list of the percentages each of those pools according to their allocation points is going to have. So Bone WETH still taking the cake here at 34% of the allocation points, and then you can see the rest of the list down here. Now, how does this translate to actual percentages when it comes to ShibaSwap? I told you guys it all depends on how many people are actually using these particular pools. Let's say, for example, this very bottom one that only has 5 allocation points. If you are the only person in that pool and you get all 5 of those allocation points, that is going to be huge compared to this 3,000 allocation points. But there's, let's say 3,000 people in there, for example, then you would only get 1%. You'd only get 1 allocation point. Those are just rough numbers, obviously. So this all depends on how many people are in those allocation pools. The example that I want to give you guys real quick is if you actually go to ShibaSwap and hit APR here and then hit it one more time so that you can get the biggest APR up at the top. We have F9WETH is the highest APR right now at 630%. If we go back to this page, F9WETH is supposed to be, here it's 20 allocation points, 0.22 percentage of the whole allocation point pool. So you would think that it would be relatively low on the APR, but you can see that there is barely anybody in this pool. Same thing with UFO WETH, DAI WETH, and then obviously we see Bone WETH here sitting towards the top because it has such a big allocation point. It is sitting here at number 1, but it's not number 1 in terms of the APR. So keep that in mind whenever you're adding to these pools. Things could get interesting when you start playing around with some of these pools that have less people in them. But obviously, this is by no means financial advice. You need to go out and do your own research when investing and putting into liquidity pools for sure. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Folks, that is all I have for you guys in today's video. I really appreciate you guys watching all the way to the end. I think this week is going to be very exciting if we can see some of these listings come out, get some information on the Doggy DAO. Obviously, it's been 1 year now since this token has been out, so it's very early still in my opinion, and I think there is some exciting things coming down the pipeline. Once again, folks, if you are new around here, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button, join the family, throw a like on this video so we can get out to more people, and comment down below your thoughts and opinions on all things Shiba Inu, or hey, any other token. I'm okay with that too. Last but not least, the best way to help out this channel is that Webull affiliate link. First link in the description below. Open up a Webull brokerage account using that link. Deposit just $5, folks. You can get yourself 2 free stocks valued all the way up to $2,300. The minimum you are going to get is around $11 for those 2 free stocks. Thank you guys so much. It's been your boy Rigor Mortis. I'm at the scene. Peace.